Happy birthday, Cindy!
Happy birthday, Cindy!
Oh, it's so good to have everybody here today. We'll get back to Cindy in a moment and do our hellos in the chat as well very soon. But as it is her birthday, I wanted to start off with that because what better way to start the day? Well, I guess for you guys, it's ending the day. Either way, what better way to have this as part of your day than start with a great old happy birthday to channel member Cindy. I think she's 21, and I don't think that she would correct me. But we'll get onto the chat in a moment. Now this is the July 2023 members live stream. Where was June? You're asking. Where was the June games night? Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I was just on a little trip over to stateside and over to Canada. Partly because of the members. So thank you very much, members. So what we'll do is sometime during the year, we'll do a bonus one.
Right. A
bonus catch-up one so that we've got June sorted. But I wanted to say a heartfelt thank you and an apology for not having the games night, but allowing me to go and have that epic adventure.
So I think because during that night that was supposed to be games night, we were actually playing wrestling on my Xbox in Canada.
Yes.
We should do an online match, record it, and then play our match on here. People can take bets who they think is going to win.
I would not win. I was not very good. You guys were very good. I was not very good.
Yes.
Speaking of very good, though, before we bring in all of our contestants for the day, we have a little bonus intro, which you may or may not have seen from our collab that we did while I was over there, which is another FigureHouse intro, which goes a little something like this.
There's a voice that keeps on calling me down the road. That's where I'll always be. Every stop I make a new friend. Can't stay for long, just turn around and I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, we'll travel like that's old style. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on.
The hardest shot to get for our whole collab video was the shot of me picking you up in the truck.
That I looked like a real hobo walking down the street and actual cars were going past me. It's like, don't pick me up. Don't pick me up. I'm not really a hobo. But Canada is so nice that everyone stopped by and said, "You all right there?" I was like, "Yes." I could be a murderer. Nah, you look all right. All right. Speaking of all right, the first person in the chat, all about the game, is also here to play the game, and that is Johnny Sorensen.
Hey guys, what's going on?
The unmasked maniac.
Ooh.
He's ready to rumble.
He's got the Lords of Power with him.
So Johnny is living in Australia, but he's a Kiwi, and I keep making jokes with Phil saying we always claim the best ones. So we've got Johnny. What's your move? What's your move, Phil? What have you got?
Your move.
Your move, buddy. All right, so then we also have in the chat the funniest man alive, Nate the RetroTinker.
How we doing?
I'm going to give Nate 3 years before he has his own Netflix comedy special.
I would subscribe to that. Well, I'm already subscribed to the RetroTinker, and if you're not subscribed to the RetroTinker, you're missing out. So we've gone from the funniest man alive to the most handsome man in the world, Gazz.
Happy birthday, Cindy.
Happy birthday, Cindy. We'll give her a big happy birthday as soon as we've introduced everybody into the game. We're going to all sing along. Nobody don't sing it. All right, that's mean. Everyone's going to sing it.
Zazel, when we first saw Gazz at Joefest in person, were you intimidated by how handsome he was in real life?
Oh, stop.
Or was that just me?
I was surprised at how tall he was and how handsome he was. Because when you see him on the screen, right, he's only as big as the screen that you're holding or watching. But in real life, whoa, intimidating man, handsome.
Gas can't fit in my pocket? It's like gas can't fit in my pocket? What's going on?
What is going on? Now, guys, this might be the easiest way to win tonight because our carryover champion is not feeling great. He has got some sort of moon flu. And we're talking about our good buddy, the Space Commander. Space Commander.
I ate a Silurian Slim Jim.
Oh, too soon. We had TJC with us, but he's dropped out. Hopefully he'll pop back in.
I will say, Basil, that from 1992 till 2 weeks ago, when I saw a Slim Jim, I heard and in my mind saw Savage going dig it and biting a Slim Jim. You have changed that narrative, sir. That is no longer what I visually see.
No, now it's snap out of a Slim Jim.
Now it's sad.
It's a very sad story. Gazz, don't take yourself off camera. Please stay. Oh. All right. So while we're in a singing mood, let's do a happy birthday. Oh, wait. Is he back? He's back.
Yeah.
TJC.
I'm back.
You had to be fashionably late.
Yeah.
Good to see you, buddy. Thanks.
I was brushing my hair.
Perfect. We've got a lot of funny people here today. All right, I can hear myself laughing in the background. Then. All right, let's do a quick happy birthday to Cindy. Who's prepared to sing? Everyone. All right, let's do this. Ready? Happy birthday to you. It's working. Happy birthday to you.
It's terrible.
This is working. Happy birthday to Cindy. Happy birthday to you.
There you go.
Well, the benefit is we're not going to get a copyright strike because it was too inaudible.
Oh, sorry. Don't get taken.
Like a round. This was like a round. It wasn't even. Nobody was in the same time. It was like
We're
doing
row.
18th
century sailors.
Well, okay. I want to say happy birthday and apologies for that singing.
That's the first person to get a happy birthday from us, singing wise, right?
I don't even know if that
free,
counts.
Baby. First one's free.
Happy birthday, Cindy. And channel member David is also here. How are you, my friend? Who else has decided to show up and listen to us? Losers. Just kidding. Legends. Speaking of legends, here's Ryan. What's up, chat? What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you're feeling better. Kimberly has also decided to jump in and say happy birthday to Cindy. Hello, Kimberly. Oh, it's a ladies' night.
Why is it
We're doing double duty? She's in the chat and also make it a puzzle for what we've heard.
Why is it Ryan here?
Oh, Ryan's got some other thing to attend to today, but we miss him. Phil's poolside today. Phil's hanging out at the pool. So it's ladies' night. Mrs. Space Commander is also here with Kimberly to party it up with Cindy for her birthday. Speaking of Phil, Choices for Trigger is here. Woodman29 saying evening to everybody. And here is if anyone's the champion of the chat section, it's definitely Pericles Dragon Ball Z. This guy knows what's up. He knows everything.
There's a documentary about a guy who would go to the Price is Right all the time and just mouth the right answers to the contestants. That's our Pericles. That's what he is.
Excellent. We have our own mouth man. Wait a minute. Anyway, JoeFan84 is here. How are you, buddy? Payne's Toy Samples. How are you, mate? Payne's, I believe, has a stream later on today. Definitely check out his channel. He's doing some great stuff. And Classified, Chat Champion Classified. Morning, everyone. And giving one of these. Usually it's the web hand. So mixing it up a little there. And Toykennections here. Have a good games night, folks. Thanks, buddy.
Oh.
And Crash. It's me, Crash. Channel member Crash. You know, the link is in. If you want to join us, the link. Anyone that is a channel member that wants to play along, they're in the community tab. There should be a link, the StreamYard link, or if you're from Patreon, there should be a StreamYard link to come in and jump on. It's not too late. If you want to join in the games, it's not too late. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oh, disappointed in the one Aussie in the room that didn't say oi, oi, oi. Unbelievable. Kimberly, he needs a bit of a...
So when Zazel was in Canada,
learning.
we went to a wrestling event, and there was ironically a couple Australian wrestlers there. And in the middle of a body slam, Zazel yells out, "Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!" And the guy in the ring stops and goes, "Oi, oi, oi!" And they start doing that. And so my wife...
We did the whole thing. We stopped the wrestling match, and we did the whole thing.
My wife was like, "Is that a rule? Like, do Aussies have to do that?" Like, she was like, if you did that and someone was undercover, would you have to break their cover and be like,
I would have to break that cover. Yeah.
How hard and fast is this rule?
Well, I thought it was a rule, and then Nate didn't jump in with his oys. I'm starting to wonder how Australian Nate is. Lloyds of London is here.
Nate believes in kayfabe still.
Right. Good on you for joining us, buddy. Handsome man, Ratface 44 is here. G'day, mates, for Sonny. Sonny, I'm almost certain that if you're on Patreon, you can come and join us. Anyone that's from Patreon and anyone that is, or maybe Sunny Sundries, anyone that's from, how are you, buddy? Oh, speaking of which, where is everybody? Keep on collecting. Channel member, keep on collecting. Also here, if you're a channel member or if you're a part of Patreon, hit that link and come and play a game. Come and play with us.
Yeah,
come and play with us.
We got a great prize tonight.
Joe Recondo.
Joey Recondo.
So Joe Recondo is potentially at a concert tonight, unless it rains out, and then he might join us. And then JLS Comics is here. How are you, my friend?
JLS?
Stealthy boy. Hashtag stealthy boy. Absolutely. I think I got everybody that's in the chat. If I missed you, I apologize. It just jumped so quickly. If I missed you, say oi in the chat, and I will say, oh, sorry.
Now, I want to take a moment, if I can, for a second, Zazel. Speaking of Stealthy Boy and the genius that is our buddy Nate, I went down after Mo Tuesday this week. I went down to the Lighthouse Cafe. Zazel's been there. It's my friend's cafe in town. It's dynamite. And I was so pumped up. I was like, oh, there's this idea out there. It's fantastic. And Tara, who owns, was like, what's the idea? And I was like, Pandora's Blister Card. It's the greatest name for a YouTube show ever. Yeah. And she looked at me and she goes, I don't know what any of those words mean. What specific group are you marketing to? Pandora's Blister Pack. And I was like, well, and I explained it to her. And after I explained it to her, she said, it's all right.
What does she know?
I was so excited. Pandora's Blister Pack. I'm in.
That is so cool.
I've been thinking about that since then too. So I thought, like,
imagine your Pandora's Blister Pack show was just you reaching into a bag of sealed vintage toys, being like, "Which one am I opening today?" and you're like, Pandora's Blister Pack, and then you hit, here comes the boom, here comes the, you tear it open, and that's it. That's the whole video.
You might upset some people, but I'm in.
I've got to say, this is what you've driven me to with your games notes, Adam. I'm actually buying reference material just like to answer questions.
He's got a cheat sheet.
You're making me read.
Sorry. I did. I needed a fellow nerd.
Yeah. There you go. There will be a Stealthy Boy Pandora blister pack in the future. I hope so. All right. So if you are a channel member or if you are a Patreon member, I see a couple of you in the chat that hasn't joined us for the game. You're more than welcome to jump in at any time. In the meantime, let's kick off the game's ads. I'm calling it ads now because we've lived together for a week, so it's like very super casual.
Family, no?
Super cash. Super cash.
I can't let TJC stay at the bottom by himself, so I'll move myself to the bottom. There we are. up at the top with the rest of the players.
I can't be above Space Commander. You need to swap out.
All right, switcheroo.
There you go.
There we are.
There you go. That's where everyone's where they
It's
need
like
to
a
be.
hierarchy of people over here.
I think it just means that I'm higher in altitude. That's all.
Right. Well, and amongst other things, possibly medication right now.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Is this the right one? Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, so I'm just going to make a little chart here of who we've got playing, what legends are stepping up to the plate. As
Again,
always,
it is not too late to jump in if you want. Check out the link is in Patreon right now. It's also in the community tab for the members to join in. And I do want to say thank you to all the members and the Patreon supporters that do help make this game night possible.
Okay, and then we've got Johnny. And Space Commander. All right. As always, tonight, this Jeopardy version of the game we'll be playing for a prize. And I believe that Gazz and TJC, I believe, both start with 100 points because of the last time they won the feud game.
All right.
Buzz.
Okay.
Yeah, so go into the private chat, get your buzzes ready,
There we go.
and we will start the game.
Don't
And,
forget, you can play in the chat. We won't be looking at the chat section. So if you want to play and we can't get it, we'll definitely come back to the chat. So everyone playing at home, do throw your answers in. All of us, everyone else should be in the private chat, not cheating. But
I got rid of it.
we don't know. That might be how Space Commander's been winning this whole time.
Do you think I know how to operate two different things at the same time?
True.
Okay, so gentlemen, here are today's categories. S words.
Uh-oh. Swords. Yeah, I get it.
Rhyme time.
Oh, my favorite.
Action figures.
Cool.
License and registration.
Interesting.
Take me to your leader. Yojo.
Yojo, full force.
Full force. So, we're going to give it to Retro hasn't played yet, and Johnny hasn't played yet here live, have they?
Johnny has once before. He had technical difficulties. This is his comeback.
Okay, well then we're
So
going to give Retro
we'll clean that off and get playing.
Right. So we're going to give Retro the board to start.
I'll go take me to your leader for 300.
Take me to your leader for 300.
Oh.
The Forces of Freedom. Okay, so Johnny, did you buzz in for Forces of Freedom, or were you just testing?
No, that was the test before you started the thing. So ignore that.
All right. Zazel, so that's yours.
Sorry about that. I'll just put a guess in, and I'm gonna. Does anyone? Space Commander's got it. That was a slip of the finger. Space Commander's got it.
Space Commander.
I might be off the mark with this, but I'm going to say Rambo.
Rambo.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought that, but I thought I'd probably be wrong because that's just me.
Oh,
That
come
was
on,
gonna be my
Come on.
guess. If I hadn't have accidentally slipped in, I would have definitely had said Rambo for sure. Honestly, sincerely, sure. All right.
All right. Zazel, do you want to reset the chat there, bud?
Reset the chat coming up. Get your buzzers ready.
Okay.
Sorry.
Space Commander, the board is yours.
Let's go middle for diddle. Rhyme time for 300, please.
This is his category, folks. He just walks around all day rhyming stuff. If it's not rhyming, he's got no time in. How Scott and T-Bob earn their allowance. Oh, Zazel buzzes in.
I'm gonna say they do a mask task.
They do a mask task.
It's mask task, you Aussie.
Mosque
Well
toss.
done, mate.
All right, Zazel, the board is yours.
All right, buzzer's ready.
Oh.
Let's go. Because TJC's got his cheat sheet in front of him, let's go Yo Joe for 100.
Yo
I haven't got it
Joe
in front of
for
me.
100. Before he was Pa Ingalls, he was.
I ain't got up to that page yet.
Probably won't be in that book, my friend. Before he was Pa Ingalls, he was.
Wait, let's go to the chat and see if anyone's got it. If anyone, unless someone buzzes in. Does anyone have it? Anyone have it in the chat? Before he was Pa Ingalls, he was. Pericles had a good answer for the mask question. Ask Mask, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Little Joe Cartwright.
Little Joe.
There you go. I was definitely trying to think G.I. Joe there for a minute. Little Joe, Pericles Dragon Ball coming in again, hitting it with the knowledge. Little Joe Cartwright. Was that Little House on the Prairie?
Just a
Well, Little
favour,
House
just
on the Prairie
explain
was Pa
that.
Ingalls.
All
How
right.
did that work?
So Little House on the Prairie was the show about Laura Ingalls, and her dad was Michael Landon, who played Pa Ingalls. But the show he
Right.
was on before that was Bonanza, where he played Little Joe Cartwright.
Ah, right, okay, cool. All right, cheers.
Bonanza. Okay, now we're still learning the rules for this game. Month later.
It's always that when I get a new category, it's always like, well, how do we figure this out? I remember we had
Okay.
all the questions were done, and you guys still didn't understand. Chad has a point.
Yeah. Okay. Is it my turn to pick again?
Yeah, your turn to pick, my friend.
Actually, we'll give it to Pericles. Pericles,
Pick a category.
if you want to pick a category.
Oh, excuse me.
This is good stuff.
I think Pericles is asleep.
He's like, remember in the show Awakenings where they couldn't initiate anything, they could only just respond? I think you can pick a category. You can just hit every answer right away.
It'll take swords for 200. Trebek.
Not a fan of the ladies, are you, Trebek? All right, S words for 200. Oh, Space Commander buzzed right in.
That's the. I'm guessing we have to name what it is. That's Lino's Sword of Omens from Thundercats.
That's the Sword of Omens from Thundercats.
Nice.
Cool. You see, it's not just answering the question. It's like you have to figure out the puzzle of the question before you answer it.
Right.
All right, Space Commander, the board is yours.
Just quickly, I think this is the first time Nate and I have met on a live stream. So nice to meet you, Nate. Sorry, I'm so sickly. Let's have another crack at rhyme time.
Get your buzzers ready.
We'll have a nice gentle 200 this time, please.
A nice
Gentle 200. Right? No.
That's amazing. I'll have a nice gentle 200. When Spider-Man is craving some gluten.
What the hell is gluten?
Zazel buzzes in.
I'm going to say web bread.
Web bread is not correct.
Yes, it is. Wait, survey says. Oh, Ryan's taken off. Oh, this is even better.
I know what it is, but not the rhyme.
No, but it's not. That's not right either. That's not the answer we're looking for. And Spider-Man is craving some gluten. All right, if no one has it, we're going to go to the answer, which is peat wheat. Spider-Man. Peat wheat is what that was.
Pete.
So that
Because he's often known as Pete. Yeah.
often known as Pete.
Good old Pete Parker.
Yeah, he had a title called Peter Parker. Yeah.
Wasn't Pete the clone?
Yeah,
It's probably the Aussie Spider-Man.
Ben Riley.
I thought Adam said that there wasn't going to be any mischief this round.
No, I said the next game. This one's going to make everybody. But the feud game is going to be better this week.
All right, get your buzzers ready.
Space Commander, pick a category, my friend.
Let's try Action figures for let's say 200, please.
200 Action figures. He reused the Texas tornado hybrid.
I'm not chiming in on this old thing. I'm always getting these wrong. Hang on, was there anyone in
the Texas Tornado Hasbro body?
I'll see if anyone in the chat gets it. If nobody in the private chat has it, reuse the Texas Tornado Hasbro body.
I know someone was talking about this recently.
All right, we've got a guess in the chat if anyone wants to. All right,
is it Pericles?
Nope, it is Ken from Toykennections saying Jim Neidhart.
Now, I would usually be more polite than what I'm going to say, but Ken loves wrestling and loves toys, and that's the worst guess. Come on,
Texas
Ken.
Tornado.
Oh man.
Let me throw an answer. All right, I got one.
You got one, Gazz?
Gazz says it's Buzz Lightyear. Space Commander buzzes in.
Wait, I think that was Gazz's just buzz. That was his fancy buzz. He has a real answer.
Okay, Gazz, hit me with it.
I'm gonna say Roddy Piper.
Roddy Piper. So both Jim Neidhart and Roddy Piper don't start with the letter T. I just want to throw that out there.
All right, Space Commander buzzed in.
Space Commander buzzed in.
Okay, I'm not as up on my American wrestlers as you guys are, but I'm gonna go with Tidal Wave.
Typhoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is not Typhoon.
Cool.
All right, who we got then?
It is Tatanka.
Phil got it. Phil got it.
Oh, Phil got it. Yeah, because Phil's the man.
Nice, Phil.
Phil did a great video just recently about wrestling figures, the Hasbro ones.
He's so great.
Phil, do you want to, if you got a moment, you want to pick a category and you want to pick a monetary value?
Yeah,
jump in there.
Take yourself away from the poolside lifestyle for 30 seconds and pick a category. This feels like the game of invisible rules sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm hearing you.
Listen.
Clear the board.
We can't all know everything.
Or even one of the things. For me.
Uh-oh. Oh, Phil's gone for Yo Joe 200.
Yo Joe for 200. It's a great 90s joke or insult. It's a great 90s joke or insult.
It must have not been that great.
It was great. It was great.
And it has to start with a certain letter.
Well, it probably has the word Joe involved in it.
Right.
Joe Mama?
Who said that?
Me?
Joe Mama.
Well done.
That's Joe. Joe who? Joe Mama.
It was a great 90s insult.
It was. I'm not
Need to
lying.
bring it back.
Let's bring it back right now. You guys see what Joe was saying? Joe who? All right.
Nowadays, it's all about D's. D's nuts.
The board is yours, my friend.
License and registration for 200.
License registration for 200. Conquest X30.
Oh.
Space Commander.
No, sorry. I slipped on the button. Sorry.
The good thing you guys are in national defense. Sorry, I slipped on the button. My bad. Conquest X30. Who would be asked for their license and registration? Gazz.
Slipstream.
Slipstream.
Damn, I need to read more pages.
Memorize everything. Gazz, the board is yours.
Well, let's see. What do we got? About Action Figures for 300.
Action Figures for 300. The first superhero from New Jersey. Johnny Sorensen buzzed in real quick.
That would be the Toxic Avenger, not Crusader, which was the animated version. The live action was Toxic.
But we'll accept Toxie as either of them.
Oh, there you go.
This is I went with the movie title, so both are his name. Toxic Avenger, Toxic.
Yeah. Either way, you got the points, my friend. You got the points.
That's a great poll, though.
Okay, let's go same category for 100 action figures.
Action Figures for 100. A little Larry Hama. Space Commander buzzes in.
Tunnel Rat.
Tunnel Rat.
Yeah.
Did you almost say llama then, Adam?
I don't want to talk about it. I would like to move on. I would like no one to know that I almost said Larry Llama. That would be a great kids animated movie about a llama who writes awesome comic books.
That'll be a Motu figure.
Very llama.
Yes, Llama's trying to find his big break in the big city. No one will hire him because he's a llama.
Amazing. A Space Commander, the board is yours.
Shall we have another Dalai Lama? Yeah. Let's have an even more gentle rhyme time for 100, please.
Prime time for 100. A nice little rhyme. When there's a ruckus at Grayskull. When there's a ruckus at Grayskull. Space Commander buzzed in.
Could it be a? I'm gonna have to do it with a different accent to my own, otherwise it doesn't rhyme. Is it a castle hassle?
A castle hassle.
Oh, nice.
That's right. What rhymes with castle?
Castle.
Stare at that castle.
See coming in with the answer.
Oh, brilliant.
Castle,
All right, you got
castle.
your nice rhyme there, Space Commander. What are you feeling now?
I don't know. This might be going from the easy to the difficult in one fatal swoop, but I'll try rhyme time again for 400.
Rhyme time for 400. When TK421 is putting together funky beats. When TK421 is putting together funky beats.
Well, why aren't you at your post?
Because he's putting together funky beats.
I wonder if anyone in the chat. I'll tell you. I'll the chat. Oh gosh.
Roid Droid. So TK
Droid,
isn't
no.
a droid.
No, it's a stormtrooper designation, right?
Yeah.
It was a little blonde fella.
Blonde fella.
All right.
All right, the answer.
I've got
anybody in chat
no
got
idea.
it?
Nobody that
was
I can see.
a trooper looper.
Yeah, I was trying to think of another word that would go with trooper. but I couldn't.
Looper.
I see.
Yeah, so when people put together like R&B beats, it's called looping. When they put everything.
Oh right, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
See, it was Luke underneath. He's a little blonde fella.
Yeah, the little blonde.
We're fine. Everything's fine. How are you? Speaking of how are you, Largo's lair. How are you, Largo? Good to see you, buddy.
But that wasn't the little blonde fellow. That was the other guy.
Yeah, that was the tall, handsome fellow. All right, Space Commander, goes back to you then.
Okay, let's try again, but 500, please.
Rhyme time for 500. When Wesley pushes the Enterprise past maximum warp. When Wesley pushes the Enterprise, Space Commander.
Might be off the mark here, but let's try Crusher Russia.
Crusher Rusher.
Nice.
Oh, I can't believe that. I thought, no way. Give it a go.
Sometimes you just got to give it a go.
Just gonna swing at the fences. It'll all make sense. All right, this is the point of the game where things turn around. When Space Commander has gone through all of the rhyme time categories, anybody's game.
My God, they've gone plaid.
Yeah, I could have put down a plaid lad as well.
Well, there goes the neighborhood. Let's try S-Wards. Swords, please. Let's go. Yeah, let's go 300.
Swords for 300.
Oh.
Oh, Nate buzzed in.
That's John Blackstar's sword.
That is Blackstar's star sword.
That is big.
Nice. He knows him by John.
That's right.
Yeah, we're on a first name basis.
Yeah.
My buddy John.
Buddy John. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So then that goes to you, Retro.
License and registration for 300.
Get your buzzers ready.
For 300. The Tigerfly. Gazz.
Recondo.
Tiger Force for
Nice.
No.
Yes.
Is it? Oh, is it? Oh, I was gonna say that's not the dragonfly, is it?
No, you didn't get it confused, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's a ground vehicle, right? All right. Gazz, board is yours, my friend.
Nolan is here. How are you, buddy?
Hey, Nolan.
It's not too late to join the game.
Registration for 400.
License and registration for 400. The Vamp. Gazz.
Is it just a Vamp driver? No, wait.
Ooh.
Oh,
No.
vehicle. My bad.
Next in line was
Oh my God.
Zazel.
You got it, Jizzle.
Clutch.
What was I thinking? Why was I thinking the Cobra vehicle?
It's Vamp driver clutch, actually. We got a couple here in the chat that got it also. Good
I
on
should
you
have put
guys.
down Hydro Viper in there for you, buddy.
Damn you.
All right, Zazel, the categories are yours.
Ooh, okay. Let's go. Let's toughen it up a little and go. Take me to your leader for $500.
Take me to the leader for $500. The GoBots.
Damn you, Space Commander.
So Zazel buzzed in first.
Oh. Damn you,
That
Zazel.
would be leader 1.
Leader 1.
Take me to your leader 1.
I could give you an actually, but I'm not going to bother.
It's Machine Men, isn't that right, Space Commander?
You
It's
machine men, guys, knock it off. It's GoBots.
You got,
Yeah,
You
but
got-
of
it's
course
Renegade.
Cobot, guys.
no. You got Guardians and Renegades.
That's right.
It's really imaginative name,
Oh,
though.
that's true. You're right.
All right,
What do you
Zazel,
think
right back to you, buddy.
Let's go. While I'm feeling it's hot in here. It's hot. Let's go. License and registration for 500 schmolies.
USS Flag. Oh, Zazel buzzing quick.
Ooh. Damn
That
you.
was actually a slip of the finger. So, Gaz, that's yours, buddy.
Oh, damn! It just left my mind.
Isn't it
Oh,
just a flag
Admiral
driver?
Keelhaul. Admiral Keelhaul.
Admiral Keelhaul.
Well done.
Isn't it just a flag driver?
Just a flag driver. Actually, he's just a captain, right? It would be like shipwreck. They'll be steering the shit.
Admiral Killhole. And a big shout out to Crash for the recent acquisition of the USS Flag.
All right, so let's go with license and registration for 100, please.
Little money.
Sky Striker. And that goes to Space Commander.
Ace.
Ace.
I got a Joe question right.
I thought it was me and you, Adam.
I also would have accepted Zazel. But technically, that's a
Well
Spice
done,
Screamer.
Space Commander.
All right, Space Commander.
Oh, that's
what was
true.
Yours?
Space Commander, you aced that question.
Oh, talking of acing, Mrs. Space Commander tells me you're at 3,000 subs now, mate. Well done.
Woo.
Well done. Is that for me?
That's for you,
mine.
mate.
Thank you very much. Up to 3,000. It's let's have a look exactly where I'm at, because usually if it's at like 3,000 exactly and 301, it's like, oh, it could go under. It could go under a little. We're at 3,002. So thanks everyone. I appreciate it.
That's your Joefest quest.
Mucho apreciado, everyone. I'm just happy to hang out and do this like this. Game on. Back to
Let's
the
try
court.
Action figures for 400, please.
Action figures for 400. Duke version 2. Zazel buzzed in there.
That's a Tiger Force.
That's a Tiger Force, Duke.
Well done, mate.
Yep, I duked that one.
You duked poor Sarge's toilet as well, mate.
Can we get through one stream without this being the topic of conversation?
He should get points just for that. He should get points just for that.
Yeah, all right. Give Space Commander all the points.
I'm going to give him 3 gold stars.
I'm sorry, mate. You know I've got infinite sympathy for you when it comes to being ill. You know?
That was so good. That was too good. Oh, okay. Anyway, Buzz is ready.
Let's try Action figures again, 500, please.
Action figures for 500. The red car was second in command of the GoBots. This red car was second in command of the GoBots. That goes to Space Commander.
Turbo, time to go.
Turbo, time to go.
Actually, it's the Renegade. No, it's not. It was the other ones. The Guardians. It was the Guardians.
All right, Guardians or not.
Machine Men.
Points.
Machine
now we
Men.
need a category.
Oh wow, where are we up to now? Let's try Take Me to Your Leader for 200.
Take Me to Your Leader for 200. Cops.
Oh wow.
Gazz.
Bulletproof.
Bulletproof.
Nice. Is that spelled correctly?
Actually.
There we go. Just ignoring the actuallys. Gazz, the categories are yours, my friend.
I'll clear the board.
Let's go. Swords for 400.
Swords for 400.
That's not a
Space
sword.
Commander.
That's not a sword.
That's
That's a
Obi-Wan
spray.
Kenobi's lightsaber.
What is that? A Schwartz?
His lightsaber.
Schwartz. I've been told that's quite long.
Mine's double telescoping.
Oh, Mrs. Space Commander, control your man.
Your Schwartz is bigger than mine.
All right, Space Commander, it's all you, buddy.
Let's try another Take Me to Your Leader, 100, please.
Take Me to Your Leader for 100. Thundercats. And Space Commander gets in there real quick.
Lion-O.
Lion-O.
Cool. Let's try another one for 400, please.
Take Me to Your Leader for 400. Venom. And Space Commander, just by a nose, beats out Gazz.
Eddie Brock.
Miles Mayhem.
Miles Mayhem.
Ooh.
Let's go Swords 100, please.
Swords 100. You sound like you're calling him the hunt. Swords 100, please.
I think the medication is starting to kick in.
Nate.
That'd be He-Man.
That would be He-Man's Power Sword. Nate
Isn't it
coming
technically
in.
Prince Adam's power sword though? He just becomes
No,
He-Man.
Prince Adams was purple.
And Skeletor's is purple.
And now, thanks to Scott Knightlick, it's called the Sword of He or some.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
It's the power sword. Leave
Have they
it.
ruined it? Have they
They
ruined it?
ruined it.
We didn't care what color it was. It was always the power sword.
That's right. It was the power sword.
Hello,
All right.
Facebook user.
Nate, it's all you, my friend.
Let's go S words for 500.
S words for 500. Oh, Zazel buzzed in.
Oh, I was gonna say gung ho, but I'm wrong. So pass.
You are correct. You are wrong. Gazz.
I'm gonna say Destro version 2.
Incorrect, Gazz.
Oh, damn it!
Space Commander.
Damn freaking Hydra.
Might be a bit cheeky, but I'll just say Destro version 3.
also wrong.
Okay, it's worth a shot.
You guys are
Yeah.
circling it though.
Yeah.
Is it? I got a buzz in there. Is it the?
Yep.
Is it the Iron Grenadier?
It's the Iron Grenadier sword.
It was one of the two, right? It was one of the two.
I piggybacked
Yeah.
off of your answer there for
It's all
Destro.
right. It's all right.
The Iron Grenadiers, are they like the Mars Troopers or something?
There's
No, they
Destro's
got
soldiers.
like the Spanish conquistadors style helmet with the red mask.
Oh, right, okay.
They wear all
See,
black.
I'm learning new
Yeah.
stuff. Knowing's half the battle.
So
Sure.
I was shopping at Joefest, and I said, "Hey guys, look what I got!" And I had a handful of Hydro Vipers, and he took them and just threw them back into the bin. And he said, "Here, get these instead." And then I bought some Iron Grenadiers.
All right, what are we going with? Let's go. Yo Joe for 300.
Yo Joe for 300. It's a Tom Hanks Meg Ryan classic.
Oh, I'll have what she's having.
Oh, Gaz says, "Yo Joe, I mean Buzz."
Sleepless in Seattle.
That is also a classic, but not that one, because nobody is Joe in that answer.
Oh.
I buzzed in.
Johnny
Damn
Sorensen.
it. I'm not even thinking.
Is it Joe versus the volcano?
It is Joe versus the volcano.
Oh, she's got mail.
Still not getting it. Still not getting it.
You got mailed.
All right, Johnny, the category is yours.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess we'll go the only category remaining.
So, Yo Joe for 400. He was essentially a cross between Santa Claus and a bartender.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just pretend it's a Santa Claus. He was essentially a cross between Santa Claus and a bartender.
I wonder if anyone in the chat's got it. Not so invisible rules.
I don't know.
So it's got to be someone named Joe, and they're a cross between Santa Claus and a bartender.
Joe Recondo.
Nobody. Joe Recondo. There you go.
It's Joe Recondo.
Hey, it is Joe Recondo. Who said that? Who said that?
That was Space Commander.
It's Spacey.
All right.
I don't think he buzzed
Give him
it
the
in, though.
points. Give him the points.
Damn.
Joe
does that-
Recondo.
Oh, hang on. I forgot to actually press buzz. Does that count? I don't
It
want to
counts
cheat.
because no one else was getting it.
Oh, okay, sorry. Sorry. Apologies.
Yeah.
That's to make up for the one where I accidentally pressed it earlier.
All right, and let's finish out the game here with this question for 500. It's a close game, so this points matter. Yo Joe. He was a big ape, not the biggest, but big. Oh, Nate, what is it?
Mighty Joe Young.
Mighty Joe Young.
Yeah.
Nice one, Nate.
Whoop, whoop.
Let me do a little bit of
Light speed into this.
math over here.
Yeah, do some of that math.
I'm so glad I got my 100 points from last time. It means I didn't have 0 this week.
JC gets 100 points.
Yeah, I was happy to get on the board.
I thought that whole category was going to be G.I. Joe again, and it's just like whole quiz G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe.
Right. Well done, players. Well done.
There's a lot of high scores here,
Putting some
folks.
study time in.
TJ's having a read up on his
Just
homework.
getting the next couple of pages. I might be able to get a question then.
That Joe Recondo answer was brilliant.
Yeah,
Yeah, I never would have guessed that.
I'm thinking.
And he
like
was definitely
Hollywood.
Yeah. like a Santa Claus with his bartending skills.
He's
Okay.
he's my fellow Robin fan.
So we have TJC with 100 points.
Woo!
Johnny Sorensen has 800 points.
What? How do you get that?
Gazz with 1,300 points.
Woo!
Bloody shit.
RetroTinker with 1,600 points. This is going to be fun because Zazel finished with 2,100 points. And Space Commander finished with 2,200 points.
Ah, so close. Well done,
Not
Space
really,
Commander.
boys, look at that.
Well done. Well done, sir.
100 points separates the men from the boys. But I got that filament in Space Commander, so your very custom Brave Star is going to be on his way shortly. And included with that will be
I won.
this movie version of Skeletor.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow.
All right.
Nice.
So that's
Thanks ever so much. Thank
that's
you.
coming your way, buddy. That's a GoFigure custom. And
Nice.
I know that
fantastic.
it'll have a happy home up on the space station.
Thank
So
you
I
very
think-
much.
Because of the gravity,
as a health
things
and
last
safety
longer,
notice.
I feel safe sending things up.
Yeah.
As a health and safety notice, so Space Commander, you keep winning, the space station's got to fall from the sky. It's got too many prizes.
I was saying to Adam in the week, I'm gonna when I'm feeling a bit better, I'm gonna go through my stuff and try and find some things I can donate back to sort of share the wealth a bit.
It's all the same prizes he's won. He's like,
I wouldn't do that.
a RoboCop book here. I don't know.
What an awesome book! But I'd like to dedicate this victory to the our three comrades in arms who completed the Savage Race. That's Top Sergeant Zazel, Kelly Slaughter, Daughter Remus, and Camry. So well done,
Camry.
everybody. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Space Commander. What a gentleman.
All right, Zazel, I'm going to need you to do like 3-4 minutes or maybe less of like stand-up comedy. I'm going to go get another drink. My throat's getting a little dry, and I'm back for the second game.
Okay, go for it, my friend. Well, I can't do stand-up comedy because I'm not wearing any pants right now. It's actually very. This is not part of my skit. But yeah, I'm. It's very hot in this corner, so I'm just wearing my Sergeant Slaughter underoos. Anyway, moving on. Speaking of moving on, let's take a quick look at we'll solo Adam for a minute. Look at that. Look at that epic display.
Right on the edge.
Wow.
So I actually got to stand in this room, which would make it seem like Adam's the only one left here and everyone's left. I actually got to stand in this room and look at all of these epic action figures in person. And it was absolutely mind-blowing. I got to help Adam with the Sky Striker project, which meant that the G.I. Joe stuff at the top there had to be lifted up. So I pulled down every single G.I. Joe action figure at the top of this and put them right back in. And as you can see, Sergeant Slaughter is now prominent. All right, everyone quiet. Pretend we're not here. Shh, shh, shh.
Are you guys trying to rob the place?
Casing the joint.
It's like that when we got it.
So I do want to, if you want to solo me here for a second, I do want to show you one thing I did. The Warthog Sarge that I got at Joefest was in great shape, except his sunglasses were like scraped. So I chromed them.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
Amazing.
is that like a pen or what do you use? Or
Yeah, I use the chrome pens. So I'm super excited about that.
That's cool.
So I reckon I should do that for my one that I use for the Slaughterhouse Wrestling Champion, really just to flash him up a little. Phil, I don't steal from my buddies, mate.
But you did get
borrowed
that the beret Sarge, right?
Which one?
The one with the beret that I made.
Oh yeah, I do have it. It's over in my suitcase still with all the rest of the stuff that I'm supposed to send off to people.
That's right, RetroTinker. He's got so much stuff for you.
Yeah, you may or may not get it.
Unbelievable.
Put Space Commander back at the top.
So I'm gonna go like this.
Nice, legendary.
We had to recalibrate the retro thrusters this week and move the space station around a little bit. And on the new screen, it's got everything sectioned off into these little sectors. Pretty cool.
Oh yes,
and I've even got a little moon above my head now. Look.
Nice. It's convenient that the screen is all sectored off so that you don't have to look at one giant picture at a time. You just, love it. Good stuff.
Cool.
Are we going to feud, Adam?
I think we're gonna have a ball and we're gonna play some games, but I think this one's gonna be feud free. I think I'm not gonna have anybody yell at me this time.
Chad's not here.
No G.I. Joe pets, no Vipers.
It's all about pet vipers is what it's gonna be. All right, so we are gonna say we are going to say that the Brady family is going to be Gazz, Space Commander, and a Retro. And the Partridges are going to be Johnny, Zazel, and TJC.
All right, we got this.
Oh, I got a question for Space Commander though. When we made the Sky Striker videos, Azel and I,
yeah,
you were the first got a comment about the Littlest Hobo theme. Did you watch that as a kid?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, very much.
That's a very Canadian show. Like, it's so Canadian. I didn't think anybody else in the world watched it. Like, it was filmed right like around this area. And the person that breeds those dogs still breeds them. You can go get a hobo. You can still get his like grandchildren.
Yeah,
that's cool.
They used to be on in the afternoons, didn't it?
Yeah, and Benji's Axe and the Alien Prince.
Yeah.
Remember that show? Yeah.
That made me feel like we were connected a little more. You knew a piece of my childhood there.
Well, yeah, man, it was a great time to be alive back those days.
It was the only thing on it. It was a dog that was like driving bulldozers and flying planes and stuff, and you just loved it.
What a beautiful dog.
It's a great dog. It's called the Reverse Shepherd, where the markings are reversed. But anyways, all that to be said is we've got to play the feud. We got the Bradys and the Partridges going against each other tonight, and it's going to be a FigureHouse feud.
I just want to double check because when you said that, my sound cut out for a couple of seconds, and it sounded like you said, "No, tonight we're going to play in the nude."
I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, my friend. You go play anything you want.
Zazel's halfway there.
I'm living on a prayer.
All right. So we are going to start off with Gazz and Johnny in the buzzing positions. All right. And the question is, name an alien species from the Star Wars original trilogy. And Gazz buzzes in. Gazz, what's an alien species from the original trilogy?
Wookiee.
That's the number one answer. So, Brady family, do you guys want to play or pass?
Well, guys, what do you think? I think that's about the only one I know.
There's plenty we could name, but it's just a matter of would Gaggle have picked up on them or not, though.
You want to play or you want to pass?
What do you think? Go for it, or
Yeah, let's play.
yeah?
No, we'll play.
All right. In that case, Space Commander, name me an alien species from the original trilogy.
Ewoks.
Ewoks is there. RetroTinker, give me an alien.
Tuscan Raider.
Ooh, the Tuscan Raider. We'll give you Sand People for that one. Back to Gazz.
Jawas.
Jawas is there. Goes back to Space Commander.
Hut.
Huts. On the list. Back down
Nice.
to Tinker.
I should know this. No, it's gone. It's gone.
All right, he's passing, it sounds like.
Yeah, pass.
So that goes back up to Gazz.
I'm not sure if this is right, but a Rodan. This is like, isn't that the
Boom! Right there, buddy.
Yeah.
Space Commander.
There's so many you can think of. It's just would Gaggle have picked him is the problem.
Would you stop blaming Gaggle? You guys are.
Let's say many Bothans died to bring us number 3.
Ooh. Good answer. That's a great one.
Oh, it's a shame.
Down to Retro. Do you got it?
No, don't got it.
Okay.
Pass.
So, John, Zazel, and TJC, can you steal this almost complete run?
I'm thinking either Mon Calamari, Hammerhead are the two that came to my mind. So the Mon Calamari or the
I thought
Hammerhead.
of the old Pig Man at Jabba's place. But I don't know if that would be on there or not.
Oh yes, oh yeah, because you got the Rancor as well. Ooh, TJC, what do you think? It's a trap.
Yeah, Mon Calamari, I would say, would probably be a good bet. But
All right, that's 2 for Mon Calamari. Let's give it a shot.
I wish I could say that Gaggle picked up Mon Calamari, but it did not.
Ooh,
Which
it's a
means
trap.
Thrown off by
The Brady's get
title
the
there,
point.
Star War. I thought it was some kind of bootleg obscure. I'm serious. I was reading it going, does it mean one of the various bootleg films or was it actual film?
is it going to be the Gamorrean Guard or whatever he is?
No, it's going to be the Wampa.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Sasquatch.
Gosh.
Wampa, get out of
Good
here.
game, boys. Good game, boys.
Well done. Well done.
All right, so Space Commander and Zazel are in the buzzing positions.
All right. One
Pass you
moment,
my
please.
notes here. And the question is this. Name a Hulk Hogan WrestleMania opponent. A Hulk Hogan WrestleMania opponent. And so Zazel buzzed in first. Zazel, what's your answer?
My I can't go past saying Sergeant Slaughter, so I'm gonna say Sergeant Slaughter.
Sergeant Slaughter is on the board, number 6. However, there's 5 ahead of it. Space Commander can be one of those 5.
Oh wow. See, I've been brushing up on my G.I. Joe stuff. I should have been brushing up on wrestling instead. Should we go with Ric Flair?
If you'd like to.
Let's try Ric Flair.
No mania match
All
for those 2. So
lads, I reckon we should pass.
What?
Unless Johnny and Johnny, I know you probably know a bunch. TJC, do you know any?
I know some.
Okay, well let's play. Let's do it. Let's play.
all right, so it goes to TJC.
Ultimate Warrior.
The Warrior goes
Nice.
to Johnny.
Andre the Giant.
The Giant goes back to Zazel.
Okay, I'm going to say that Hulk Hogan went up against. Oh, why am I slipping here now? I'll say. $1 Million Man.
Money Incorporated was a tag team match.
Yes.
He was in the match. So then that goes down to TJC.
Oh, Macho King, Randy Savage.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yes.
That goes
That's a great
down
answer.
to Johnny.
Yeah, and before I give my answer, does it include not just singles but tag matches? So anything was.
Yeah, because Money Incorporated is a tag match, right? So as long as
Oh yeah, Roddy Piper. Might not be on there because they had the one with Mr. T and Piper and Hogan.
yeah, so that one is correct. It says Orndorff and Orton, but
Yeah,
that's the match. He was there. So yep.
Dang, because that was the one I was going to pick. I'm looking at my wrestling figures right now. I don't think he went against the Hart Foundation, and but in honor of Ken Poe and his love for the Hart Foundation, I'll say Bret Hart.
I mean, he screwed him over hard after WrestleMania, but he didn't.
Right.
He didn't
Yeah.
actually go after him. You guys only have one strike.
Yeah. Thanks. All right, whose turn is it?
TJC.
Go on, Tej.
Come on, TJ.
I'm trying to think. Didn't they have one which was like Steve Austin and The Rock and the Hulk all together?
Yeah.
So they didn't have a triple threat match between those three.
They
But
had two of them.
yeah, they had Hogan and the Rocks. We'll give you that point, TJC. That goes back up to Johnny. There's one left.
I don't know if I'll get it because I just put my wrestling figures away yesterday and I've switched them in for the WCW ones now.
Perfect.
I could look at them. But let's see. We've gone through the icons. Hart was later on. There's late 80s. We got Warrior. We got Macho. We got Slaughter. We got Money Inc. Oh, no, I'm going to have to pass. I'm going blank on it's getting into that later before it gets to the 90s when before he left.
Passing. That goes to you, Zazel. Can you save it? You got one strike and one answer.
The only one I'm thinking of is when he went up against the Undertaker and he claimed that the Undertaker botched that tombstone pile driver. So was that number three? Undertaker
match, not a main match. So the goes over to the Brady family for Retro, Space Commander, and Gazz. Can you get the last one?
All right, guys. I think I got it. I'm gonna say Zeus. Because after the movie, he entered the WWE, and then they headlined WrestleMania. I'm not sure. Somebody could correct me if they know, but I'm going to say Zeus. I forget
I
the
don't
guy's
know
name.
who that is, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was after the film. Yeah.
No holds barred.
No holds barred. Yeah.
So, Gaz, you are correct, except it was SummerSlam where he fought Zeus.
Oh.
So the points
I thought you had it.
The points were the Partridge Family because no one understood that you're stealing money, Bundy. Every time you cash a check, Bundy, you're stealing money.
King Kong Bundy. There you go. Well done, team. We got the points.
There you are. You guys got it. All right. So next up, we have Retro and TJC in the buzzing positions. Ken's in his car driving now, like punching the dashboard. Bundy. He's swerving around the highway.
Not on that episode.
All right. So this question is for RetroTinker and TJC. Name a mail away figure. TJC, what you got for me?
Cobra Commander.
Put it Cobra Commander. You are correct. RetroTinker, there's one that was ranked above it.
Was it Boba Fett?
It was Boba Fett.
Oh,
What?
Look at these snipers over here. So, Brady family, do you want to play or pass? There's 4 more.
Well, I don't know much about mail away figures. It's probably my only thing.
So, Gazz, Space Commander, Retro, you guys gonna play or pass?
I mean, I don't know. You guys want to play?
If you want to.
Yeah, there's a few we can think of, but
All right, let's play.
sorry to incur Adam's wrath again, but it's the whole gaggle thing.
Yeah. All right, we got nothing to lose anyway. Let's just play.
Okay, you got nothing to lose except a little bit of time. They're gonna play it through. So, Gazz, give me a mail away figure.
I'm gonna say Sergeant Slaughter.
You're gonna
oh
say
yeah.
Sergeant
How is
Slaughter.
that not number one?
Correct.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
All right, and then Space Commander, give me a mail away figure.
Well, Gaz just nicked mine, so I'll go with Anakin Skywalker, Sebastian Shaw.
Oh, that's a great answer. It's not on the board. But it's a great answer.
Curse you, gaggle!
I feel like Space Commander is going to take a plane to Canada, punch a computer, and go home. All right, RetroTinker, my man Nate, give me a mail away figure.
The only one I can think of is that, was it the Action Force, that skeleton one? Was it Skeletron or something? Skeletron?
Skeletron is not on there, so it was back to Gazz. Gazz, give me a mail away. Stay alive, everybody.
I'm gonna say the greatest winter figure ever made. Refrigerator, William Perry.
The greatest snow figure ever made. The fridge.
That's a deep cut. For all the new subscribers, go back and watch some of the old episodes and get caught up on the lore there.
Yeah, go watch all the back catalog.
Great callback.
All right, so that goes to Space Commander.
Oh, good Lord. Oh, wow.
Wow. Crazy.
Crazy.
A mile away.
Name
Proofs of patches is crazy.
Oh, wow, man.
A lot of pressure, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's go with Forlom.
Forlom is not the one we're looking for.
Oh.
2 other higher ranked mail away figures, according to Gaggle. So, Partridge Family, can you get with one guess?
Well,
one of the
So, what do you reckon about the Motu one?
I was thinking Wonder
Mm-hmm.
as a possible. That's a real deep cut though that Gaggle may not have understood.
Yeah,
that,
I'm just wondering what other lines are there, because there won't be anything from Transformers on there, and that's got more than any other bloody line, but none of them will be on there.
Right. What about was the early bird special technically a mail away or no?
That was like a coupon thing. You had to put it in.
Yeah.
I mean, technically it was, but it was like a big delay in between actually mailing anything.
Did Barbie have any mailaways? All right. Well, I for some reason Wonder is top of my list for Motu. I can't think of another mailaway.
Turtle had any, not now Australia, New Zealand.
No. What do you reckon? What do you reckon, TJC?
Wonder was the only one I could think of.
Let's see if Gaggle's on our side and hit Wonder. The fact that Adam's hovering over the X there and hasn't even attempted to move.
The points go to the Brady Bunch.
Okay.
And the other two were Clark Kent from the Superpowers
and Stillwell.
And Old Man Moonra from Thundercats.
No, really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. Okay, all right.
Yeah, he was in Mail Away.
Oh, the version in the cloak, right?
Yeah, reflective. He won't be in there, kid. No Transformers in these trivias.
Oh, look, Pericles had Clark Kent. Of course he did.
Of course he did.
I'm surprised.
Pericles is my other account I have.
I think Pericles is just like somewhere meditating on a mountain and just like communicating telepathically his wisdoms.
I think Pericles is Gaggle.
Pericles, next month we're going to need you to knock Space Commander off the top spot. So hit me up. Hit me up. Either email me or hit me up on what's the other social media? Either Facebook.
I think it's funnier if we never meet him. He's just always this like ethereal thing.
He's real.
He's an AI. He's a supercomputer.
Hit me up somehow, Pericles. We've got to get you on here so you can knock Space Commander down a peg or two.
Well,
right.
I don't feel like I need to be knocked down a peg or two. I'm perfectly happy for someone else to win, just as long as they don't act like an asshole afterwards.
Space Commander.
Pericles has got a good track record. I would be perfectly happy to meet Pericles, and he can show us his action figure stuff.
Yeah. All right. Now that we get that out of our system, gentlemen, we have Retro and TJC are up. Nope. It's back to Gazz and Johnny.
Gazz and Johnny, yeah.
Gazz and Johnny. Here's the question.
No whammies.
No whammies. Name a Thundercat villain. Gazz buzzing first.
Mumra.
Moonra is the number one answer. Do you guys want to play it or pass it?
I'm going to be honest with you guys. That's the only one I know.
I'm pretty sure that's the only one I know as well.
I'm pretty sure my connection's slow because I pressed it before we even stopped talking and it still come up second. I was like, what?
So you guys going to play it or pass it?
So
well, I know quite a few of the Thundercats ones, but because we're taking turns, I don't think it'd be fair to put you guys in the spotlight if you haven't got anything to play.
Yeah, and
so,
if you know them all, you might be in a good place to steal if they can't get them all, right?
Yeah. So should we pass on this one, fellas?
Yeah, I think so.
We'll
all
pass.
right. So that goes over to Johnny. Give me an answer.
Okay, I've written down 4. Can I start reading them all?
Just give me one.
I don't know. Bloody Google stuff us up. I'm just going with the figures I've bought recently. So, Slythe.
Slythe is on there. Zazel, give me an answer.
I'm gonna go. The only one that I really know is the Jackal Man.
Mm-hmm.
Jackal Man. There it is. TJC, give me a Thundercat villain.
Oh, I can't remember his name.
Close enough is good enough when it comes to Family Feud. FigureHouse Feud.
FigureHouse Feud. We'll get you there.
I'm going to think of an obscure one, though.
Yep.
The Ninja.
The Samurai, which was Hachiman. I think he actually counts as an ally.
No. That's Samurai, but he fought the Ninja.
Oh. Well, the Ninja is not on my list either way.
Samurai and Ninja aren't the same thing.
Okay. Back to Johnny.
Right.
Monkey in.
That's what
Monkey in. Johnny is laser focused here. Zazel, give me an answer.
I'm going to let you down, Johnny. I know that you've got so many good answers, but The only other one I can think of is Final Form Mumra.
Final Form Mumra? No.
Come on.
First date Mumra.
Dadra.
All right, TJC, do you got another one for me? To stay alive.
No, I haven't. No.
All right, so.
Sorry,
Gazz,
Johnny.
Space Commander and Retro. Can you give me one of the three that are left?
It's all you, Space.
Oh, the pressure. Let's try Groon, the Destroyer.
Groon the Destroyer for the steal.
Good job. boys.
Well done.
Were Vulture-Man and Retaro.
Okay.
I wrote down second answer, Vulture Man.
All right.
So we got a few in the chat that got them to
Just out of curiosity, what was your
Jackal
one?
Man.
Hang on a second. I'm just writing a strongly worded email to Gaggle that they didn't include the ninja. Wait a minute.
right, and Final Form Mumra.
I bet you some guy, as a joke, got like gaggle at gmail.com like years ago, and he's getting all these angry emails from toy guys now.
How is the eel not on the list, Gaggle?
Yeah. Why isn't
right,
Final Form Mumra on the list?
Final Form Mumra. I love that.
Because he's just Mumra. He's just still called Mumra.
Yeah, but he's like bigger now.
Final
bigger now.
Form
Wrestling
Mumra.
Mumra.
What do they call him when he turns into that?
Mumra.
Just wrestling Mumra.
Mumra the Ever Living.
Yeah.
Mumra.
Okay.
Slight paint variant Mumra.
Yeah.
Wow, they look completely different. Come on. It's like
So
that was me on the
next
carry
up,
on.
we have Space Commander and Zazel in the buzzing position.
Oh, let me get my buzz ready.
Good luck, mate.
Yeah, you too, mate. Love ya.
You guys like you're going to Vietnam. Name a vintage He-Man version. So Zazel buzzed in first.
Like I know that's not going to be number one, and I'm sorry, guys, but I can't go past Thunder Punch He-Man.
Punch He-Man is there, but Space Commander, can you get another one that's higher?
How about Battle Armor He-Man?
Battle Armor He-Man. Do you guys want to play or pass?
Again,
So these are all specific to the character of He-Man, right?
All specific to the character of He-Man, yes.
Okay.
I don't know any.
I can think of a couple, but
Yeah.
they ain't going to cover all four.
I can think of I think two.
We're probably thinking of the same two as well. What do you reckon? Do you want to risk it or should we pass it?
Just pass.
Yeah, we'll pass.
Okay, we'll go with a pass then.
They're going to pass, and they're going to pass it to the Partridge family. And so, TJC, give me a version of He-Man, a vintage toy line version of He-Man.
I'm going to go on the vein of Zazel here. The original He-Man.
Original,
Yes.
He-Man, just He-Man, absolutely.
He-Man.
We go back to
Yes.
Johnny.
That one in there. Flying Fist.
Flying Fist, He-Man. Flying Fist, He-Man. Back to Zazel.
All right, I'm going to go with New Adventures.
Unfortunately,
Get out of here.
vintage toy line one. That was a New Adventures toy line one.
That is vintage.
It's not the vintage.
Yeah, but that's the next line, wasn't it? What about, are we still going this team or swapping back or what do we do?
Well, Zazel got that one wrong, so now it's TJC.
There you go.
Yeah, the weak link of the team.
Oh,
No.
I think
The Pete Wheat.
Movie He-Man.
Movie He-Man. Imagine they made a movie He-Man. I would have loved that. That was not the one we're looking
Laundry
for.
He-Man? That would've been
So, John, it's up to you again.
Is there like a laser sword one in there?
Laser Power He-Man.
That's the one.
Ooh, that's the one I was thinking of too.
Sorry.
Back to Zazel.
Then I'm gonna say, something tells me that Mail Away He-Man is not going to be on the list. So we've got
original form He-Man.
Final Form.
Sweet
Final
16
Form
He-Man.
All right. What about
Gluten-free He-Man.
Yeah. Pete Wheat He-Man.
I wonder if Prince Adam will count. Prince Adam.
Prince Adam is definitely a version of He-Man.
Oh, yes.
But that's not
Goes back down to TJC.
Oh, if he counts, does that mean
Glow in the dark He-Man?
Glow in the Dark He-Man is not on there. That would have been sweet, though.
Ooh.
All right, so that goes over to the Brady Bunch. Gaz, Space Commander, and Retro. You have one guess to get the one that's there.
The only thing I can think of would be like Wonder Bread He-Man.
What about bit out of left field here? But what about Faker?
I was just thinking Faker, but it's technically not He-Man. But then again, Prince Adam technically isn't He-Man until he transforms into He-Man. Gaggle.
It seems directed at somebody other than Gaggle, Gaz.
I'm trying to think. Did one come with a vehicle or anything?
Not that I can think of.
I mean, I like the Faker idea, but I don't think it's going to be up there. But if you guys want to go with it, I'm 100% behind you.
I'm more
Or
inclined
I guess
Wonder Bread
right?
because it's He-Man in
And it's
the
the
name.
vintage line, so it's Wonder Bread He-Man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's do that one. I think. What do you think? What do you think, Spacey? You good?
The medication started to kick in, so I don't know what I think anymore.
Yeah. Let's do Wonder Bread He-Man.
Take a punt on it.
Yeah. Wonder Bread
It's
He-Man,
definitely-
Adam.
It's definitely Faker. Definitely Faker. No way!
Oh, Wonder.
Good one. Good one, Retro. Good one.
Well done. I could have sworn it was going to be Faker. I would have put money on Faker being on that list.
All
What do you
right,
reckon?
one more category. Powder Toast He-Man. That would be amazing.
Noted Toast He-Man. I'm going to make that bigger.
Danny, he wouldn't be on it.
Yeah.
Stealthy bread.
Stealthy bread. Stealthy bread. Okay, so we have one more category, and it is Retro and TJC in the hot seat for the last category here.
For all the points.
All the points.
Oops.
Is everybody ready for this?
Yep.
So TJC and RetroTinker.
What am I doing?
No one knows, Zazel.
What is happening here?
I'm going to throw up in a second. Just throwing
Let's
us around.
play.
All right, here's the question. Name a human TMNT figure from the classic line. So TJC buzzed in first.
April O'Neil.
April O'Neil. Imagine she wasn't on the list. You guys would just have a riot, but she's the number one answer. So,
There you go.
Partridge Family, do you guys want to play or pass?
What I mean, I can think of a couple. If you guys can think of a couple, then
I can only think of like what, like 1, 2.
well, maybe we can knock out all the easy ones, and then they're gonna try and struggle for the less than easy ones. It's up to you, but I reckon we give it a crack.
Totally up to you. Not fussed either way.
Johnny, do you know a few?
I'm trying to write some down, but it's kind of some they made real late in the line, and I don't know. I don't think Google would get them, like the animation ones and that.
All right. Well, let's pass then. Let's pass. TJC,
All
if
right.
you're not confident.
Yeah, pass. Yeah.
They're passing over. So, RetroTinker, give me a human TMNT vintage figure.
Casey Jones.
Man goes for Casey Jones. Fantastic. That goes up to Gazz.
The Shredder.
Shredder. Perfect.
There's my two.
Space Commander.
Bloody Gazz keeps nicking everything I'm going to say.
I'm sorry, Spacey. I'm sorry.
That's all right, mate. Foot Soldier.
Foot Soldier was a robot.
Were they robots, were they?
In the comic,
In the
book,
cartoon,
it was a
yeah.
ninja,
In the
right?
comics, they were real ninjas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
Because kids' shows aren't allowed to cut the heads off.
All right. There you go. Knowing it's half the battle, I'm learning
That's
new
all right.
stuff.
All right,
And the
Retro.
Hero Turtles.
Oh,
I can't think of his name. I'm pretty sure the fat boss from the news station got a figure. I can't remember his name.
April O'Neil's boss.
Yeah.
I'll give you April O'Neil's boss. His name was Burn.
yeah, I wrote that down.
Then
Burn. So then it goes to Gaz.
I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. How about from the Eternals in Time movie, the bad guy? I forget his name. The one that wanted to.
The bad guy from Turtles in Time.
Yeah, the lead bad guy. Yeah, the
Like
English
Genghis
guy.
Khan or whoever it was. Is not the answer we're looking for.
I'm sorry, guys.
Sorry, Gaz.
It's all right.
That goes back down to Space Commander.
I don't know if this guy got a human figure, but he started out as a human in the show. That's Baxter Stockman.
So he didn't get a
I
figure in the
didn't get
vintage line. I apologize.
Not for the
We
later
had-
lines.
There you go.
So that goes
Maybe
over
they-
to the Partridge Family. Can you guys give me one of the
I got
last
one.
four?
I
Which one you got?
What do you got? Rat
I got the
King.
sumo. What's that?
Rat King.
Rat King is human. I was thinking the sumo guy. He was human. I think the Rat King's probably the.
It was
So
also they also did do Tatsu from the movie, made it into the line as well.
He did too. And did the reporter with the cameraman get a figure? Let's just go Rat King. That's an easy win.
Yeah, well, they did do some toon ones, but I forget. Like the boss was Vernon, I think was the the guy in the pink shirt.
Right. Yeah. All right. I reckon Rat King's an easy win.
I'm going with Rat King.
Buzz.
Rat King is correct.
Yes!
You guys get the win.
I
Well
can't
done,
believe
lads.
they gave all the other ones. I thought there was going to be more like non-villain, just humans.
So there is the other ones. There are Irma,
Yeah. I remember.
Vern,
There it is.
and Tattoo.
There he is. That's the guy. That's the sumo.
Hey,
I wrote
Kelly.
down nearly all of those at the start.
Kelly's daughter Remus. How are you?
Kelly.
No.
Thanks for joining us.
So there you are. So the Gazz, Space Commander, and RetroTinker get 100 points next games night for being feud. I want to say that was a big flip from what normally happens. Is that we usually clear the Jeopardy board real quick, and then really struggle through the feud. You guys nailed all the feud answers. There was very, very few you didn't get a clean sweep there, or close to a clean sweep. And
Right.
Jeopardy seemed to be in a bit of trouble tonight.
Good game, guys. Good
Well,
game.
I dropped the ball on that. I knew all those except for that tattoo one, which I knew him from the Archie comics, but I forgot he was in the show.
No, you didn't drop the ball, mate.
No one
I should have
dropped
looked
the
at the
ball.
corner man. Half of those are just sitting over there. I should have just looked at them.
Hey, I'm gonna say it's a feud without a Hydro Viper is gay.
Exactly.
We
That was
all
a good
win.
game, guys. That was a good game.
Oh, beauty time. Beauty time.
Awesome.
If you can't have a great night with these legends, who can you have a good night with?
Sergeant Slaughter.
Okay,
Doing it. So we'll be to a monthly games night / morning. So next month, early next month, we'll jump back in and we'll make sure that somehow we'll dump in. We will slide in an extra games night, or maybe an extra long games night, double up somewhere.
So
but
I want
to thank everybody.
So I was going to say that next games night, we will be rotating one of these games out and rotating a new game in.
Nice.
Ooh. Okay. Imports Racing 20.
Can we rotate a game in that TJC may know some answers in?
Yes, it'll be all about British snack.
Good stuff. Yeah, I might have a fighting
The
chance.
game is called England's Cover.
Like the man.
That's right. Current
I'll take
soccer stat with Gazz.
Do you guys know any of the sort of? I don't know how popular it was outside of the UK, but back in like the early '80s, we had like British wrestling with characters like Giant Haystacks, Big Daddy,
yeah.
Kendo Nagasaki. Do any of those sound familiar, or are they completely?
Oh yeah. So actually, Zazel was
Say
at my
drunk
place.
who?
Yeah, all of them are drunk. When Zazel was at my place in the evenings, we would just watch. If you guys have Roku TVs, there's a classic wrestling channel that's free, and it has all kinds of stuff from the 70s and 80s, from like independent promotions and like regional guys and territory guys. And so we would always just every night we would just watch classic vintage wrestling. So if you
Cool.
got it, it's a great channel.
I'll have to look it up.
Oh yeah, yeah, that was a really good. I'll see if I can get it here.
We also watched this match between Hulk Hogan and Brutus Beefcake tagging against Money Incorporated, Ted DiBiase and IRS, and Sarge was a special guest referee. And I'll tell you what, there was some shenanigans.
Yeah. Yeah. It was all shenanigans. Crash,
It
how are
was
you, mate?
not all down the line.
Crash.
Crash.
Crash is in the house.
Buddy,
Crash
we were
is
talking about you earlier.
In a good way. We weren't like gossiping.
All right, well, we'll leave it there, guys. No, we're talking about that epic USS flag, but we'll leave it there. Sorry about the internet issues starting at the beginning of the show, but we're running off the back of Space Commander's Commodore 64. But we'll be back again next month. I want to thank everybody in the chat for playing along. I want to thank everybody that is a member or a Patreon supporter that is able to play these games, and everyone here that played along today. So Gazz, Space Commander, Nate, Johnny, TJC, and what a fun time. Thank you very much. We'll leave it there, but we'll play out the old travel video. Play that again on the way out. How's that sound?
Sounds like a great idea.
Good. I'm glad. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Let me just drop us a chat.
There's a voice that keeps on calling me down the road. That's where I'll always be. Every stop I make a new friend. Can't stay for long, just turn around and I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, we'll travel like that's old style. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on.